A Mouthful by Paul Jennings. Parents are embarrassing. Take my dad. Every time a friend comes to stay the night, he does something that makes my face go red. Now, don't get me wrong, he's a terrific dad. I love him, but sometimes I think he'll never grow up. He loves playing practical jokes. This behaviour first starts the night Anna comes to sleep over. Unknown to me, Dad sneaks into my room, puts Doona, our cat, on the spare bed. Doona loves sleeping on beds. What cat doesn't? Next, Dad unwraps a little package that he bought at the magic shop. Do you know what's in it? Can you believe it? It's a little piece of brown plastic cat poo. Pretend cat poo. Anyway, he puts this piece of poo on Anna's pillow and pulls up the blankets. Then he tiptoes out and closes the door. I don't know any of this is happening. Anna and I are sitting up late watching videos. We eat chips covered in sauce and drink 2 whole bottles of Diet Coke. Finally, we decide to go to bed. Anna takes ages and ages cleaning her teeth. She's one of those kids who's right into health. She has a thing about germs. She always places paper on the toilet seat before she sits down. She's so clean. Anyway, she puts on her trackies and gets ready for bed. She pulls back the blankets. Suddenly she sees a bit of plastic cat poo. Look, disgusting, foul. Look at what that cat's done on my pillow. Suddenly Dad bursts into the room. What's up, girls? He says with a silly grin on his face. What's all the fuss about? Anna's pulling a terrible face. Look, she says in horror. She points at the pillow. Dad goes over and examines the plastic poo. Oh, don't let a little thing like that worry you, he says. Picks up the plastic poo, pops it in his mouth. He gives a grin. Delicious, he says through clenched teeth. Ah! Screams Anna. She rushes over to the window and throws up chips and sauce and Diet Coke. Then she looks at Dad in disgust. Dad is a bit taken aback at Anna being sick. Oh, it's okay, he says, taking the plastic poo out of his mouth. It's not real. Dad gives a laugh, and off he goes. Off goes Anna. She decides she wants to go home, to her own home. And I don't blame her. Dad, I yell after Anna's gone, I'm never speaking to you again. Oh, don't be such a sook, he says. It's only a little joke. It's always the same. Whenever a friend comes over to stay, Dad plays practical jokes. We have fake hands in the rubbish, exploding drinks, pepper in the food, short-sheeted beds, and Dracula's blood seeping out from Dad's mouth. Some of the kids think it's great. They wish their dad was like that. I hate it. I wish he was normal. He plays tricks on Bianca, and Yasmin, and Nah, and Carla. None of them go home like Anna. But each time I'm so embarrassed. And now I'm worried. Cynthia's coming to stay. She's the school captain. She's beautiful and smart. Everyone wants to be her friend. Now she's staying over at our house. Dad, I say, no practical jokes. Cynthia's very mature. Her father would never play practical jokes. She might not understand. No worries, says Dad. Cynthia arrives, but we don't watch videos. We slave away on our English homework. We plan our speeches for the debate in the morning. We go over our parts in the school play. After all that, we go out and practice shooting goals, because Cynthia is captain of the netball team. Every now and then I pop into the bedroom to check for practical jokes. It's best to be on the safe side. We do all the washing up because Cynthia offers to do it. Finally, it's time for bed. Cynthia changes into a nightie in the bathroom and then joins me in the bedroom. Cat's on my bed, she says, but it doesn't matter. I like cats. She pulls back the blankets, screams, Ugh! Cat poo! Filthy cat poo on my pillow! She yells and yells and yells. Just then, Dad bursts into the room with a silly grin on his face. He goes over and looks at the brown object on the pillow. Oh, don't let a little thing like that worry you, he said. Picks it up, pops it into his mouth. But this time, he doesn't grin. His face freezes over. You looking for this? I say. I hold up a bit of plastic poo that Dad had hidden under the blankets earlier that night. Dad looks at the cat. Then he rushes over to the window and is sick. Cynthia and I laugh like mad. We do love a good joke.